Never ever hold them, never mind. Oh,
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sammie's Pressure King Recipe Channel. So today we're going to be doing Sammie's chicken curry. So for this one, the ingredients that I am using is chopped onions. I'm going to be using a jarred sauce today purely for the ease of things. So this is Uncle Ben's medium curry sauce. You're going to need some diced chicken. You can either use that from frozen or from fresh. Mine's fresh today. You're also going to need some Chinese spices and you're going to need some rice. So we're going to do this in a kind of two-part kind of thing. I'm going to go get my ingredients together and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing mine in my 6-litre machine, as we are always. Got my machine here. So last video we were going to discuss about maybe doing the chicken curry in the bottom and also doing the rice inside of the PKP. Now today I have test run and I've attempted this 3 times and it failed. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what actually happened. So to start that, we'll discuss that first. So over in the corner I've got my other PKP pot, and in there we have brown rice. So I've got easy cook long grain brown rice because brown rice is more healthier than white rice. So we've got brown rice. Now I didn't realise upon getting the recipe from my admin Emma for the rice, and Emma, thank you so much for the recipe. We didn't realise that when we were doing the rice that it was based on white rice. The ratio for white rice is 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Now you do that, you tip it in. You can do it in the bottom of your PKP or you can do it in an oven proof dish, a silicone dish. I actually tried, just show you, I actually tried 2 of these in the PKP. They're nice and 2 little dishes. I filled up, so I put my 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water and I popped them on the trivet and it failed. So as I've said about this channel, this is about being real. So if I mess up, I'm going to share it and let you guys know what went wrong and where we can improve and sort things through. I will show you the consistency of the rice in a bit. Now, the brown rice, what we did was we put, to start with, we put 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water in these little dishes. Didn't work. We then tried in a glass oven-proof dish. That didn't work too. So we left that and we decided, right, we're going to pop it straight into the bottom of the PKP. Now, on the 3rd attempt, we put it on for about 10 minutes just to give it time to build back up pressure and simmer through and whatnot, and the 10 minutes wasn't enough, and that was on the rice function. So what we did instead was, instead of scrapping it and starting again, which I've done 3 times today, was we let it carry on for about 7 minutes more. So it's actually 17 minutes for your rice in here for brown rice, with the ratio of 1 cup of rice to 2.5 cups of water. We found that we had to add extra water because the rice wasn't fully cooked, although it was almost cooked. So we added a little bit more water to the machine and it has cooked. But I can't stress enough that we are going to try and do the white rice, but I won't lie, I ran out of rice trying to do this through trying it different ways. So I apologise for that, but there will be another video regarding the white rice and I'll get that up as soon as possible. Anyway, you're not here to listen to me witter on, so I'm going to grab everything that we need, get this machine preheated, and then we're going to get going. Okay, so what you're going to do, to start off with, for the chicken curry, you're going to put your machine to either your browning function for the newer models, or you're going to put it onto stew function. Now I can't find mine. Put it onto the stew function. And then press start. So now your machine's going to start to preheat. My battered up bottle of Frylight. We're just going to put a couple of sprays. So I put 5 sprays of Frylight in, and I believe they are 1 cal per spray. Yeah, 1 calorie per spray for that. And then what I'm going to do, excuse me while I do this. I do it with all of my spices. I'm terrible for it. So what we're going to do is just going to line the bottom of the pan with a bit of Chinese curry spice. So now my pan is now coming up to heat. And then I've got my pack of diced up chicken. And we're literally just going to drop them in. My hands are clean. Just going to drop in the chicken. And then once that's done, once we put the chicken into, once we put the chicken into the PKP, you're then going to sprinkle a little more spice over top, and then you're going to get your spoon and start turning it, and you're going to start browning your meat off. Now, if you guys don't wish to do this, then please don't, but I am going to be using my silver spoon. I know a lot of people don't like to do that because it does mark the bottom of the machine, but I can't stand the handles on any, I forget what it's called, any wooden spoons. I don't like the feel of them. So what we're going to do is just keep turning your chicken. Got a bit of fry light in there. Adding your Chinese spices, keep giving it a bit of a stir. I'll show you the next step once this is now browned off. As it's browning, I should have said, we are also going to add a bag of onions. Now, I'm literally using Asda's own 20p bag of mushrooms. Onions. They're onions, not mushrooms. So, I don't know why I said mushrooms. So literally just going to empty this entire bag in with the chicken, and then you're going to continue to keep browning it off, and we'll come back in a minute once that's done. So as you can see, chicken's bubbling away nicely, so are the onions. So what we'll do is now we'll put it back up, and we will show you the next step. Okay, so what we're going to do is, chicken is browning off very nicely. What we're going to do is cancel your stew function, or your browning function I should say. What we're going to do is get your jar of Uncle Ben's sauce. Now, should you wish to use anything different other than this, you feel free, you can. I know a few people that have used Mayflower curry sauce. That we are going to cover in a different episode because I've never tried it. You can use the packets, the Schwartz packets of curry mixes. You can use a variety of different things, but you just need to add your water as you would, and just follow the instructions on the pack about how much water you need. But this one is for a quick, easy dinner. So all I'm going to do is, that's still browning off even though I've turned off my machine. So I'm just going to add the jar of Uncle Ben's curry sauce. So we add that in. Now, whilst that's just setting over top of the chicken, we're just going to go and put a little water in this, and I'll be back. Okay, so the next part of the video, you're going to literally give it a good shake, make sure you've got enough water in your jar, simply put it into the PKP, and then we'll get this mixed in and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now we've literally, excuse my shadow there, we've emptied the jar of sauce and we've added the extra little bit of water, we've mixed it around, and that is literally your mixture done. So we'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so the next part is literally putting on your lid, which mine is just here. So we're going to pop the lid on, and the cooking instruction time for this is put your lid on, ensure your valve is down or set to closed, and then what we're going to do, I'll bring you down here to show you. Okay, so this is a machine. So quick tip for anyone that's got the 6-litre model, if the sound is annoying you, and I will have to double check the credit and put it into the comments below. I believe it was a lady called Christine, I think, and Rob Stallwood that gave me the information about this. Now, the sound, this is really annoying. So, if you press time and temperature together, and then turn your dial, it then turns off the sound. So the only thing I will say is, when you are cooking, this will not beep once your machine is finished. So you'll have to keep an eye out on the time. But yeah, that's our top trick for today on how to turn your machine off, sound off on your 6-litre machine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to meat. It's currently at 13 minutes. We're just going to adjust that to 14 and press start. I'll bring you back now. Okay, so that is now the PKP on, and that's going to now start building up and doing what it needs to. Sorry about that. So as you can see, that is my recipe. It's very easy to follow. I'm going to bring you over here now and show you the contents of the rice and how that looks following our earlier on disaster. As I say about this channel, this is the real deal. If anything messes up, I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to show you how I've done things and pretty much explain whether it's worked or it's not. So tomorrow, again today, I ain't going to lie, I forgot to pick up the things that I needed to test out some of the cleaning functions. So, not cleaning functions, forgot to pick up the stuff that I need to test out the cleaning tips. So that video will be up tomorrow rather than it being up tonight after this video. During the week, we've got some lovely dishes to look forward to. We've got a beef stew, and then I'm also going to show you how to do part of your Sunday dinner in the PKP. So in the bottom, we're going to be using a turkey breast joint, I think it is. It's only a small circle thing, and that's from, you can get it from all different retailers, but we got it from Asda. I think it's by Bernard Matthews. So we're going to be putting that in the bottom, and then on the top we're going to have potatoes, and on the opposite side of the trivet we're going to have a steamed basket of vegetables. So we're going to try and incorporate a few different things to show you how you can make the most out of your machine and realise that actually it does a lot more than just cook one thing at one time. So we'll bring you over now and we'll give you a good look at the rice and the consistency and how we got to that level. So bear with me a second, I'll bring you over. So as you can see, this is my consistency of my brown rice. Now I know it doesn't look very brown, but it is, I promise you. Now I'm on a start of trying to be a bit more healthier. So I tried brown rice today. We did try the other options with white rice, but it still didn't work. But we are going to do another video on that, like I say, and we're going to dedicate that just to white rice. But this ratio for the brown rice takes a bit longer to cook, and this was for 17 minutes on the rice function with the ratio of 2.5 cups of water to 1 cup of brown rice, and that was filled using this cup, which is the PKP measuring cup that comes with your machines. So that's how we did it. So I'm going to go and let the PKP finish up its cooking, and once we are finished I will come back and I will show you what the finished product looks like, and then we'll get it plated up and we can sit down to eat. But yeah, thanks for watching so far, and I'll be back with you soon. Okay, so we've come back and I'll show you the consistency of this now. It is a little watery, so what we're going to do is we're going to stick it on the stew function for a few minutes, and then we're going to hope that that thickens it up a little. Failing that, if the stew function doesn't work, a little bit of cornflour paste, give it a bit of a mix, stick it in and whip it round, and perfectly fine. So I'll bring you over here now and I'll show you what this looks like. So as you can see, it is still just a bit watery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of corn flour in, and then we're going to thicken this beautiful curry up, and then I'll show you the finished product once it is on my plate. Back in a minute. So as you can see, there it is. This is our final outcome. So there we have brown rice, although it looks white, with Sammie's chicken curry, Chinese chicken curry. Should you wish to do this recipe, you'll find it in the links below. There will be a link to our Facebook page too. I will just be back now with the final part of our video. So welcome back. So that is today's recipe. So that is Sammie's Chinese chicken curry. So now that we've done that in the PKP, please feel free to follow that recipe should you wish to try it. If you have any questions about the recipe, about how much I've used, what ingredients, anything like that, most of the questions will be down in the comments. The answers to your questions, sorry, will be in the comments. Should you wish to know anything further than that, please join our Facebook page. Excuse me, we are the only dedicated Pressure King Pro Facebook page on Facebook, and the link will be in the comments below too. So if you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, and make sure that you tune in for the rest of our videos throughout the rest of the week. Once again, thank you very much for watching our channel, and good night.
Anything means forever, ever, or never mind. Oh,